Welcome, welcome, welcome. I just want to let you guys know right from the jump that this particular video, although I'm recording it on my Modern Renaissance Man channel, this video is going to be made to be put on my man, husband, father channel, okay? Again, it's going to be put on my man, husband, father channel. But if there's any of you in here right now, I really do appreciate you guys hopping in right now. Y'all know what I do. I kind of filibuster a little bit to allow the 3-minute mark to pass so YouTube will alert you guys and I'm even live. But I know that right now this has been a topic that y'all see right here. I apologize to my married couples and my long-term couples out there, and in particular, no hate to anybody else. How you take it is how you're going to take it. But in particular, this particular conversation is for heterosexual couples, okay? It's going to be for heterosexual couples. Do I have anything against anybody same sex? No, but I'm not talking to y'all, okay? So I just want to put that out there right now. But I do know that this has been a topic, and a lot of the guys, a lot of the fellas, and a lot of the women, this has been something that I've been having some personal conversations with a lot of my married couples that go on the Patreon and everything. So it's a conversation that needs to be had, and it makes a lot of people uncomfortable because it's going to cause people to look at themselves. It's going to cause women to look at themselves, wives to look at themselves. It's going to cause husbands also to look at themselves as well. Now, let me get this out here right now to let you guys know that this is not going to be a video to where I'm getting ready to bash anybody and make anybody try to feel bad about what happens. But these things that I'm about to talk about, they do happen within marriages. And from what I've learned, from what I've seen, from what I've experienced and counseling people, seeing the pastor that raised me, seeing him counsel people, this one thing right here is one of the most top talked about issues within a marriage. And it is, guys. I'm just telling y'all straight up, it can be fixed. This is no thing where you're going to feel like, so it's all my fault now, huh? It's all my fault. So you're saying, no, that's not what we're saying. The whole purpose is to get you to understand how each other is made up. So with that being said, we got about 20 more seconds in here. I'm going to go ahead and get right on into it. And shout out to all of you guys that are in here right now. And again, I know there's not going to be one of these deals that's going to be pushed out there in the YouTube algorithm, because it's one of the deals, like when you want to talk about truth, especially if it's coming from somebody that's a stand-up person, never walked out on their wife, never stepped out on their wife, been faithful, raised your children, been a husband. My gosh, if you think that I've been married for 24 years and everything's just been Skittles and rainbows and unicorns, you missed it. So if you skipped ahead to the 3-minute mark, you're watching my channel, Modern Renaissance Man. I appreciate you. Make sure you guys double tap the screen if you're on your phone right now. It gives the video a thumbs up. If you're using your computer, click the thumbs up button. It puts this message out there in the YouTube shadow banning algorithm world. Don't forget to double check and make sure that you are still subscribed to the channel, because YouTube will unsubscribe you, all right? So let's get ready to get on into it, ladies and gentlemen. So you see the title of the video. I don't know if any of you actually read it or you just saw that I was live, then you jumped on. But if you saw that I was live and you jumped on and you just didn't see the title, you might be confused. And I can tell, because some of you will come in the chat and you'll say, oh, so what we're talking about today, Ty? No, you didn't read the title. So you see that it says, ladies, rejecting intimacy from your man can cause fewer issues in your relationships. And when I'm saying intimacy, you guys think I'm just talking about sex. Sex is probably, I don't know, maybe 70% of that, which is, yes, it's probably 70% of that. But 30%, y'all might have a hard time understanding this, and this is coming from straight up. I've done this a long time. Me and my wife have counseled so many people. Listen to me. Ladies, from the get-go, understand that what I'm about to say right now is in no way trying to put like a light on y'all and say, ooh, y'all the problem. No. I'm trying to get you to have an understanding of why your man, your husband, who you may have been with for I don't know how long, why he is the way he is. And the short answer is, we were created that way. Oh, you just a sex this, you're just a sex that. Gosh, Lee, you just keep on touching me. I'm trying to cook. You putting your hands on me, you're rubbing me here, you're rubbing, oh my God, can I just sit? Listen to me, because a lot of people don't get the information I'm about to tell you guys. This may seem really weird to you, but men, we are very physical. Oh, wow, Ty, you just said something profound. No, I know. That you need to just listen. Men are physical. If you are a heterosexual, masculine man, every man, if y'all want to use that word, I hate even using this book, every man's love language is physical. Now, this is what you don't understand when it comes to that. As young men, notice how we play a lot of sports that deals with physicality. And don't go all weird and crazy thinking I'm talking about sex. I'm talking about physical, strenuous. When we with our boys, we smack hands, we bump chests, we wrestle, we poke at each other, we punch each other, we prank each other. But most of the things we do is physical. I want y'all to think about something else as well, because this is kind of deep. I'm just trying to give y'all an understanding here, okay? I'm trying to give you an understanding. If you are married, or if you got children and you're not married and you're with your man or you're with your husband and y'all are raising those children, tell me how your husband played with your children. I want you to think about this, because this is pretty deep. How did your husband play with your children? Ladies, if you're in here right now, I hope y'all are in the chat and y'all can answer in the chat. If you don't, let's answer in the comment section. How did your husband play with your children? I bet you he was kind of rough. I bet you your husband or your boyfriend, you know, if it's, I'm just going to say husband, guys. You've been with your guy for a long time. I just keep saying husbands, okay? I bet you your husband played with your child rough, didn't he? Even if you had a little girl, he probably played with her rough. You know, we do that. We pick him up, throw him in the air, turn him upside down. We'll sit there. I'm going to eat your belly. We do that. That's what most men that I've ever been around that have their own kids, or even if they play with their own nieces and nephews, they always play in a rough way. We do things. We make them jump off of stuff so we can catch them. We body slam them, throw pillows at them. But most mothers don't do anything like that whatsoever. Most mothers do things in a very nurturing way. Y'all mothers, y'all are reading to them. Y'all are playing, y'all dress up with them. Y'all sons, y'all reading to them. Y'all might play with the toys with them or something like that. And all time, I know it can be anecdotal. Ty, I play with my kids, I know that, but I'm talking about generally, women and men, the way we play with our children are two different ways. We men, we're very, you know, that's what we do. And what you need to understand is that is what men do. We thrive on physical contact. That's our love language. I'm not talking about sex. I'm just talking about overall. Most men, that's what we do. Even to this day, when I see my cousins or my brothers or something like that, we adapt, whatever like that, but we always find some shape, form, or fashion trying to outdo each other in something physical. Who can throw the ball the furthest? I bet you I can bench more than you still. I bet you I can squat more than you. Well, let's wrestle right now. Oh, let's put on the boxing gloves. Oh, don't, my nephews right now. Y'all want to test your uncle? It's always something physical. Ladies, women don't, y'all don't do that. Y'all all hear these men go, look at these dumb men out there again. They get ready, look, they ain't made of it. I'm just telling y'all. So what I'm saying that for is this, ladies. Your man, like right now, my sons are grown. And I still do physical things to my son. I still would like throw something at my son. I still would like do something to trip his feet up. I still do stuff like that. It's what a lot of men do. So what I'm saying is this. Ladies, listen to me. Do not take this. You know what? I'm just going to say it. Your husband or your boyfriend or your man that constantly wants to put his hands on you. And in your brain, you're thinking, oh, he just wants sex. You know that a lot of times, men don't just want sex. We feel so close and just that's my baby. Oh, my girl, that's my wife. Of course, a lot of men, we're not going to say it to you. I know y'all want us to, but a lot of times we just don't. It's the action. When my wife is cooking and I'm seeing her leaning to her right side and I'm seeing like those 45s, that's what I call her hips. I see her hips leaning. My wife got her head down. She peeling potatoes. I just come behind her. Just, my baby. Oh, my God. Now, I'm going to tell you something. We do that, ladies. Because we feel just so just in rapture with y'all. We feel just so close to y'all that we just want to come behind you, just hug you, squeeze you. And even if we do rub your butt or your breast, that's our makeup. And if in your brain, I'm keeping it real. I'm just going to call it like it is, I'm going to church here. If the enemy pops up in your brain and says, here he goes again, touching and rubbing all on me. All you want is sex. No, do not fall for that. Don't let the enemy get in your brain, ladies, and trick you. That's not all he wants. He wants to feel on his wife. He wants to rub on his wife. You smell good. Y'all are women, y'all are not like us. Y'all don't look at, come on now, I can be out there. If I'm cooking at the stove, my wife don't look at me and be like, oh my God, look at my sexy, good looking husband, the way he's standing there. I just want to come behind him. And now some ladies, I get it. But men, if y'all are in here right now, you know, that's what makes a lot of us different. I look at my wife cooking and it's just something about it that's just so, oh my God. My wife can be sitting on the couch with her, just looking at TV and laying a certain way, and I just want to go there and just be all on her. Not to have sex with her, because men, that's not what it's all about all the time. We know this. We just want to be physically touching my wife. I want to be on my wife. But ladies, I'm going to tell you something right now that a lot of men are not going to tell you. I'm going to tell y'all something right now. Men, if y'all going to be straight up in this chat right now, then be straight up. If and when it happens, and if it already has happened, you go behind your wife, you get behind her, you try to kiss her neck, you rub on her hips, and she, oh my God, can you stop cooking? Ladies, it hurts. I'm just telling y'all straight up. Many men that I've counseled, a lot of us have gone through experiencing it married, and you never would tell your wife that. But our way, a lot of times, of dealing with that rejection is that we get pissed off. Ladies, listen to me, because I'm trying to help. I'm telling you right now, it's the God honest truth. It hurts when we come behind you and rub on you. And I know, even if we rub your breast or your butt, it's just stuff. It's just that's just what we do. It doesn't necessarily mean we want sex out of you. We just want to touch on you. We just want to rub. But I don't want him to touch me all the time. I'm in his kitchen and it's hot and it's sweating. I know, but see, look at that. We were willing to look through all of that. You being sweaty, you being hot, you being sticky. We men were able to look through all of that. We know that you saying you feel disgusting because you're all sweaty and hot in this kitchen. But we as a man, we're willing to look through all that because you my baby. Oh my God, I don't care about kissing your sticky, sweaty neck. You my wife, you my woman. But when you get pissed off and push them away and things like that, men are not going to tell you, and they might think I'm breaking the guy code, but I don't care because I'm trying to help a relationship here. It hurts. It will hurt your man. And what ends up happening, ladies, is this. Over time, if the rejection keeps on happening, it stops. Right? If the rejection keeps on happening, it ends up stopping. And years down the road, you might try to figure out, why does he want to do certain things? How come he don't want to go to certain places? How come he don't want to do this? And you know what? Usually by then, the man has built up a defense mechanism to where he doesn't want to take any risks of being hurt, so he doesn't even want to try anymore. A lot of times he's so used to being rejected, whether it's through intimate touch, whether it's sex, whether it's any of those things. Once he builds up a defense to that, years go down the road and it's become numb. A callus has been put there, so to speak. And now a lot of things that you might find yourself wanting to do with your husband or with your longtime man, you find like, man, he doesn't want to do anything with me. He doesn't want to spend any time with me. He doesn't want to hold my hand. He doesn't want to go on walks. He don't want to go to the park, because you know what? That man has built up a shield because he has been hurt by so much. It's a natural progression for it to become desensitized, right? So now you're trying to figure out, why is he so hard? He seems like he doesn't care. It's not that he don't care. It's just that he built up that self-defense mechanism to where he's afraid of making himself vulnerable again because he's going to be hurt. And it's not his fault. It's just, it's something that happens in, guys, I'm telling you, It's not, ladies, I just want y'all to understand, it's not that he's trying to do it. A lot of men don't even understand that that's what they have developed into doing. They didn't, like, man, Ty, before you even told me that, man, I didn't even realize until you broke that open that, yeah, I do tell my wife no all the time when she wants to go and do certain things. Yeah, I do just say, can you just get out the way? You want to know why, ladies? When if he says like, no, look, babe, I'm trying to do this. I'm just trying to watch my game. Oh, Ty, all he does, Ty, he gets off of work, he takes a shower, he goes to his man cave, and he does this and that. He never want to spend any time with me because there was a time where he was trying to spend time with you. Or even, look, a man spending time with you can be short. Him coming up behind you, giving you a hug, giving you a kiss, giving you a rub on the butt, smack on the butt, rub your breast, kiss your neck, kiss your lips, and he'll just go on about his business. Those little short moments adds up in what some men consider to be time. But now that you guys have progressed throughout your marriage and your marriage has gone on and y'all been married for numerous amount of years, you're trying to figure out, why does it seem like he has like this certain type of habit about him, right? Y'all know I'm telling the truth. So ladies and men, what can happen is that you can develop a hard shell that has become desensitized to not only seeking out intimacy, but you really don't even care if intimacy is even brought your way. In other words, there's women, let's keep it real, he's not even sexually active no more. It seems like he don't even want me. Is he cheating? Is he messing with another woman? Has he been now? Is he looking at porn? That's not always the case. And a lot of times it's just because, I'm just keeping it real, it's because the rejection and the denial has happened so much that an emotional and a physical barrier has been built up. So what do? You have to talk about it. You have to bring it to light, because ladies, a lot of men, and like I said, look, I know y'all like, why are you making it about what the, no, I'm just telling you what's happening. I'm not blaming nobody or anything like that. I'm just letting you know what will happen should that keep progressing. And again, for those of you that think that it's just about sex, no, it's not. A lot of men like to touch. I like touching my wife. 24 years. I love touching my wife. I love caressing my wife. I love grabbing my wife's butt. I love grabbing my wife's hips. I love grabbing the front of her hips. I love kissing her. I love rubbing her shoulders. I love coming behind her, giving her a kiss. I don't care if she is sticky or anything. That's me. A lot of men that I've talked to over the course of years, especially those that I talked to personally on my Patreon, all these men are saying the same thing. These men are all from different sorts of guys. I'm talking to guys in the UK, y'all. I'm talking to guys from Australia. So it's not just American men or anything like that, ladies. I'm just letting y'all know. So I get it, women. I get it that y'all are cooking. You don't want to be bothered. But understand that those are only just for small moments, and it's a good chance you will never get that back. The constant rejection can get to a point to where you will never get that back. So what ends up happening is that not only will men, after some time, sometimes end up building and putting up a wall, so to speak, or a shell, but they'll end up replacing that energy that they have for you, or they wanted for you, in something else. And I'm not talking about a woman. Some men pick up pool. Some men pick up basketball. Some men start gaming, and that's been one of the biggest ones a lot of the ladies complain about. The man is gaming because he gets rewarded from gaming. It's something with the brain. I'm just keeping it real with y'all. It's something with the brain. Men start to do things that are rewarding. Ladies, when you and your husband are intimate, let's keep it real. I'm gonna just keep it real. Hopefully there ain't no young people in here. When you and your man make love and you orgasm and he orgasms, the brain releases endorphins. The brain also releases dopamine. Dopamine is the pleasure of the brain that wants you to return back to the behavior that gave you that satisfaction. So a lot of people end up finding dopamine release in working out. They find dopamine release in going out with the fellas and playing pool. They get dopamine release by gaming. He has his own man cave. He stays on the game all day long. He's not doing anything with you. I'm telling you right now, have a sit down with your husband or your long-term boyfriend if he has picked up a lot of these habits, and be real. Ty, I tried it with my man. I can walk in front of my man right now. He won't do nothing. Well, then that's what I'm saying. Get to the root cause of why he has gotten that way. And be willing and mature enough to listen, to peel back the layers. Don't take it like it's an attack. If he starts to tell you, well, I mean, I don't know, guys, because sometimes this can go on for years. This can go on for years. And I ain't saying that it may not be nothing medical. He might not want to tell you got erectile dysfunction or something like that. But I'm not talking about any conditions. I'm talking about the men who don't even realize they've even done it. I'm telling y'all, and this is this is such a powerful thing, because it's been like 70% of the people that me and my wife have talked to, that's been like 70% of a lot of men. They didn't even realize it. We peel back the layers and like, yeah, man, you know what? 15 years ago, yeah, we did have a strong, healthy sexual relationship, and I would make advances at her, trying to, not necessarily sexual again, ladies, but just trying to be intimate. And yeah, Ty didn't even realize that, man. But ladies, you have to be willing to listen to him if he's going to tell you, yeah, the rejection, because a lot of men are not going to tell you that it hurt. Men, keep it real. Rejection hurts. It hurts your feelings. It pisses you off. Look at the thumbnail. A lot of men, when they are, y'all, ladies, y'all have no idea. Men feel stuff too. You looking at your wife and your heart fluttering and beating. You go behind her, oh my God, could you quit touching me? That hurts. It hurts a lot. And the men will get pissed off. And they get pissed off because men don't like being hurt. That's the natural reaction. Natural reaction for a lot of men is that when your feelings get hurt, the natural reaction is to get pissed off, because you don't like the fact that you're pissed off. And also, you don't like the fact that your wife rejected you, which nobody would. So ladies, if you're down further in your marriage right now, and you're trying to do things with your husband, and he's not want to do it, he just want to have his beer, watch his game, be in his man cave, you see how that feels? I'm not making no comparison. I'm just saying, I think that if you are dealing with something like this, you and your husband need to have a sit down and talk about it and peel back the layers, because guys, y'all are all y'all have. You are all you have. That woman's going to be there with you to the day you die. That man's going to be there with you to the day you die. And do not let your lives go by, man. Don't let your lives go by holding on to any regret. Don't let your lives go by saying, I wish I would have went on ahead and put my pride aside and open up to him about this, or open up to her about this and let her know how this did hurt me, how this did affect me, because you're too afraid of what the reaction is going to be. I mean, how in the world are you scared of your wife? How in the world are you scared of your husband? Oh, because I don't want to start an argument. But you're going to sit there and deal with that pain, with that hurt for the remaining of your marriage? No. Talk about it. Talk about it. That's all it is. Talk about it. Let her know, no, it's not all. Y'all, fellas, I'm telling you, a lot of women think that. They think we touching on them and we rubbing on them because we're touching their private parts. I'm just keeping it real. They think because we're touching their private parts, they think that we're just trying to get sex out of them. Well, no, that's just how a lot of men are just like that. We're built like that. We're made up like that. You know what? To kind of drive it home a little bit, to show you how men like to be physical, just in general, I gave y'all some examples already, how we play with kids, how we are with the fellas, how we always doing physical things. We always want to put on boxing gloves and box each other no matter how old we get. We always want to show how we can still swing on the rope. We're just physical. But another way, what do they say is a man's best friend? A dog. You constantly petting your dog. That's a good boy. You constantly, that's how it is. That's one way of men. Not only that, but y'all, women, being physical is also a way of men relieving stress. You don't know what you deal with at work. You don't know what type of things he's going through, if he worked long hours, whatever like that. And physical intimacy helps release stress. Even if he's petting his dog, if he's playing with his kids or anything like that, the man being physical like that helps him release stress. That's why a lot of my men, I say, hey, one of the first things I do when I talk to men is dealing with some certain things. Hey, you got to get a gym membership. Get in the gym, because being physical is going to make a man feel really good. Being physical is one of the top things that actually combats depression and stress, is working out. And especially for men, we were built that way. We were designed that way. So anyway, I might do a part 2 to this, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm glad that you guys are in here right now. I'm going to post this again on my Man, Husband, Father channel. So got to get ready to go into another facility here. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Appreciate you guys all being in here. Double check and make sure that you are subscribed to the channel again. If you have learned something, or if I was able to say something that helped you out, make sure you leave a comment after this video. I know y'all are leaving things in the chat, but I want you to leave a comment in this video once I get done posting this, all right? Because I want everybody to be well. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I am Ty Smith, Model Renaissance Man, hoping and praying that every last one of you have food,